guys, welcome to my newest YouTube video. Today I'm presenting you Tier VIII German premium battleship Tirpitz, one of the very first premium ships introduced into the game. We are playing on the map Island of Ice. We are playing in domination mode. So, in the beginning of this game, I spawn on the left side, so I will keep here. I will stay here. I will try to help secure the A, right? We are in Tier 9 battle. So there are stronger battleships than me, but I still think I can do very well. In this case, the only thing I need to be careful is basically the Kitakaze and probably Georgia and Izumo. Otherwise, it's 50-50, and I can play quite nicely, right? And immediately in the beginning, I realized that for some reason, Nagato, which spawned on the left side, was trying to sail towards Maid, and all the guys from Maid were sailing towards Alpha Cap. So I know that I will have support, right? I will have enough support here, and our Ostriatlan is pushing into Bravo. Sorry, is pushing into Bravo, and the issue will be for the Ostriatlan that he will lose all the support because the guys are actually abandoning him. So right now, when he's trying to cap, it's alright, but this situation may change. There's nothing else to speak about. We have like half of our ships on the left side, almost half of our ships on the right side. Right? So our teams was spreading quite nicely. I was at the time when I played this game, I was trying to complete one of the missions for the Gothic camo on the Bismarck, and I think I was at the last 5th stage, and I need a lot of ribbons, like 1990 ribbons or something like that, and therefore I was playing the secondary builded ships. That's the reason I decided to be quite aggressive, and our Admiral luckily spotted all the enemy ships on this flank, and I realized, okay, they are all hiding behind that one island. The Zara was giving me broadside, so one salvo from me just citadel her, and now I'm trying to go after the Sino, right? The York, which was behind the island, is pushing out, and I'm not sure, for some reason, for some time I wasn't detected, so maybe he didn't realize that I'm pushing that aggressively. But I wanted my team to really push here, and it usually forces people to push. And I knew that I'm quite safe because all the ships are behind these islands, so I'm always fighting like one ship at a time. So I'm not pushing into like insane crossfire or something like that. The last salvo on the Sino was horrible. I just didn't get a single hit. And here I was giving a little bit too much of the broadside to Sinop. He aimed quite nicely, and you could see immediately he punished me for that mistake, and actually scored a 20,000 salvo on me. But I'm behind the island, I'm sending the torps, and the only ship which was on the right side was the Zara, and she was trying to run away. And because I was so aggressive here, my rest of the team also decided, okay, hey, we can push, right? Because we have this aggressive battleship here, and I hit all four torpedoes on the Sinop, and he went down. Right now, the Massachusetts. I thought that the Massachusetts won't be pushing. Right, you saw me check the torpedoes, and he was slowing down. But I don't want to fight the Massachusetts. I'm giving too much broadside, and I don't like my position. I want to go around the island if possible. Right, you can see she's not like slightly increasing speed, but I was waiting for the hydro run out, and now I sent the torpedoes. Yeah, and immediately when I sent out the torpedoes, the Massachusetts popped out. She was really pushing heavily, so that was not good. But luckily, I was already behind the island, so she couldn't shoot me properly, and the rest of my team, my Asas Nagato, will be shooting that. Right, so that was my goal, and now I was fully focusing on the York because I didn't want to eat the torpedoes from the York in case he sent some. So now I will aim on him, and I will swap to front turrets to just make sure that I can shoot my front turrets immediately in case he sent torpedoes, and I'm turning away. And he did. He sent his torpedoes, and it was unlucky that Albemarle was pushing into Massachusetts, which was quite bad. That was decision. I was waiting for my reload to finish the Massachusetts, and now we won. We won this side quite heavily, right? We didn't lose a single ship on this flank, and we already killed two battleships, one cruiser, and the last cruiser was half health from being citadel bombing, right? So now this side is won. In the meantime, the S3 land, he was requesting support from our team, but they abandoned him, and he was fighting Kitekaze. That Kitekaze was in division with Baltimore, and the Austrian should realize, oh, I'm fighting Kitekaze, he's in division with the radar cruiser, I should immediately leave. Unfortunately, he didn't do that, and he was punished. The issue was the right side completely collapsed. We immediately lost basically in the beginning of the game, we lost all our destroyers. Now, I was trying to blind fire the Zyra in the smoke in case I could hit her and just kill her, but after like what was that? 5 minutes in the game, six and a half minutes, 8 minutes in the game. I'm not sure. Was it 8 minutes? 8 minutes. No, it was like 6 minutes because I already left. I already have like 80,000 damage, right? Within first 6 minutes of the game. That was amazing. Now we are trying to push quickly towards the mid and support the Arsas, and I'm trying to at least somehow damage the or help the Georgia, which was running away on the south side of the map. And we are spreading, right? I really like our position. I really like our position here. Our team's position. The Arsas is going mid. I'm going sailing towards the south. We have Nagato and Alaska going north. Unfortunately, Nagato, I don't know why he's not pushing it to better position. Why he's not like sailing towards C5 or something like that. So he plays it too safe, and I'm trying to get some support for our Georgia, right? And maybe I will have some broadside shots on the enemy ships which are pursuing the Georgia. Right, so first will be the Gneisenau. The Asas Albemarle are going after the middle. So hopefully they will be able to cap. And yeah, I'm already send my shots towards the Knights now, but I got only few overpans. And now I will be focusing the Buffalo. He's sailing forward. I thought he will be quite slow, so I'm not sure if I hit him even here. Yeah, but he like accelerated, so I hit him only with one shell. But I will be focusing him, and I will start kiting away, slowly kiting away, because the enemy ships are pushing here quite heavily. So again, aiming for the Buffalo, making sure we get rid of those. And I'm receiving already some harsh punishment from, I believe it was Georgia, was shooting me, right? But I realized when I was pushing, like, that my team on the right side, they did absolutely nothing. They only died. Look on the HP on the Georgia, on all those enemy ships. They are still full HP. Like, if they were at least half HP, then we might win. But my battleship is half HP, but the Georgia was basically untouched. And suddenly now I'm providing also slight crossfire to the Georgia, because the Georgia now needs to angle against me or against our Georgia, right? So I'm trying to, I'm angling against Georgia, I'm angling angled against the Gneisenau, and now trying to really focus the Georgia. And I notice Kitekaze pop up on the minimap, so I'm trying to quickly aim, at least with my rear turrets, at the Kitekaze. I will be shooting it because that's the biggest threat to me, and I'm hoping that the Asas will deal with the Kitekaze quickly. So I'm also turning back towards the Kitekaze, trying to hit him also with my front turrets. The Arsas is giving broadside to other ships, or probably she ate torps from Bliskavica, most likely. Yeah, she lost so much hit points. That's not nice. And the Kitekaze is still not dead. I don't know if he was not shooting or what he was doing, or if he missed. But that's quite poor play by our Alsace, because she should be the one killing that Kita, because I wanted to help our Georgia. Our Georgia is doing mistake here. She never should turn. She should park in the corner and still be angling towards the enemy Georgia, because now she's giving broadside to enemy Georgia. And instead of me focusing the Georgia and helping my Georgia, I had to deal with the Kitekaze. So the enemy Georgia had free time farming our Georgia, right? So that was really bad. Also shot the Georgia, but didn't score good salvo. And now I'm switching to Gneisenau. I will be temporarily giving broadside to Gneisenau, and I'm trying to immediately start at least harassing him. Because I don't have 14-point captain, I have only manual secondaries. I don't have the range. I don't have advanced fire training. Yeah, advanced fire training. So I will be going after Georgia, and I want to beach or stay next to the island, because there is also Bliskavica over there behind the line pushing me. So I'm at least trying to put the island behind me, and I'm trying to angle enough to just shoot the Georgia with secondaries and be still capable of shooting her with at least front guns. Here I want to stop and start reversing. But in the meantime, like my team was not doing well, and we will have quite troubles to win. And now the Bliskavica is smoked up. The Georgia is angling, so I'm not gonna shoot Georgia anymore. At least not now. And yeah, and I will start reversing. And I start reversing, and now I'm focusing the Georgia. I send torpedoes, and actually they set me on double fire. I will hit all three torpedoes, and I will finish the Georgia, but I will die. And that's it, guys. 173,000 damage dealt, and unfortunately, this game will end soon. My ships will be killed, and it was really bad that my top tier battleships were not performing properly. But still, as a tier 8 battleship, which was not fully properly built as for the secondaries, I still managed to deal a lot of damage. And by being aggressive, I was leading the charge, and I was actually forcing my team to push with me, because they suddenly realized, okay, one ship is pushing, it forces the other ships to push, because they didn't have intention to push in the beginning towards the A cap. They would be sitting around the G line and basically just doing nothing there. So, and because I realized, okay, the enemy team did mistake, they hide behind the one island, so I can push them so heavily and punish them for that mistake. And my team saw that okay, I'm pushing like crazy. I'm not being punished. I'm not losing like significant amount of hit points. So they they were more willing to push with me, right? So, and that sometimes you need to do that. If you are battleship, I suggest you do that in battleship, not in the cruisers. Cruisers are sometimes too squishy to do that. But when you are like in battleship, which you can tank a lot, do that. Okay, so that's it. Unfortunately, guys, I do not have screen results. So, but I will at least show you my build, my Tirpitz build, right? So, it's the secondary build. I have currently 13-point captain, but let's go through the upgrades first. First slot, main armorist modification 1. Uh, you can go actually even for the secondary battery survivability and A mount survivability. It might be even better, but I think Tirpitz is not losing those secondaries that often, so you can still keep the main armament modification. Second one, damage con. In the third slot, secondary battery modification 1, because you want that range, you need that range. On the secondaries, in the fourth slot, I'm running actually the propulsion modification, so I can turn quickly the Tirpitz. I must say the Tirpitz Bismarck, they are quite agile. I feel like they are decent in turning and in maneuvering in comparison to other battleships. So I like to have quite nicely turning battleships. You can go for the damage control system modification too, because when you build secondaries, you don't decrease the chance of catching fires, so this one is also good because you will be set on fires quite often. And in the 5th slot I go for concealment. Right. And in regards to the captain, so let's swap to the captain. Captain, priority target, expert marksman, for faster turret traverse. Then I went basic fire training, so I have faster reload on my secondaries. Then I have went for manual fire control for secondaries. So you have better dispersion on the secondaries. You want that because the German secondary dispersion is quite poor, so you really need that. If you are building secondary build, you need that. On American ships, you don't need this. You need IFHE skill, but on German battleships, you don't need IFHE. You need manual secondaries. My 14-point captain, which will complete my full secondary build, will be advanced fire training. So I have the bigger range, right? So we can get the range to 11.3 kilometers. Right now we have only 9.4 kilometers, which is, it's troublesome. Yeah, you will be struggling with 9.4 kilometers because that's quite close to enemy ships. The 11 kilometers is like the golden distance, I would say, for the Tirpitz, when you don't want to get closer to enemy battleships, but you still have the range for your secondaries. Then I will go most likely superintendent to have an additional heal and adrenaline rush. Those will be the last 5 points on my captain. So superintendent for additional heal and adrenaline rush to have faster reload. And that's it, guys, for today. So thank you very much for watching the video. If you like it, like it. If you don't, subscribe. And see you later, guys. Bye.